best stage. He's already starting going in. Look at this movement. Yoshi is scared. Math Yoshi is scared. He's so afraid. He doesn't even know what to do. He's already at 7. He's free. He's toe free. I can't which one to lose. He's just... I mean, honestly, it's got... You know why it says 99 minutes? The first minute is for TrueDat to win, and the other 98 is for Math Yoshi to mourn his loss. That is how it's going to be. Look at the platform pressure. He just owns the stage. And look at the middle. Yo, look, fall over. Math Yoshi, what a dork. I can't believe him. Oh, it's time, son. Gets the boot kick, too. Lets him go because he's honest. He's honorable like that. Down tilt. It's going fine. Okay, working. And here comes the combos. Finally going to see the good stuff.
Math Yoshi finding in the entrance.
We like the look in, but TrueDat doesn't care. Gets the forward air and another one. And the boot. He's going for it. No, I wanted to go deep, but didn't like that I did. Didn't like the positioning. Gets a bit knocked in the air. He's fine, though. Math Yoshi trying to work it out. Wow, this is honestly like more of a mirror match than I expected it to. Egg roll? Yeah, that's just how revolutionary he is.
Both players playing similarly and very close to each other.
Ooh, the stars.
I expect Math Yoshi to explode with a random option at some point.
And I expect him to explode into a pile of dust when he loses. Oop, careful, there's the nair out of shield, and here comes TrueDat. With the egg pressure, he might be uncomfortable going with fair, and yeah, he's gonna let Math Yoshi come back for free. Down tilt, he just can't mash out fast enough. Or did. There's the Fariel. TrueDat goes up in stocks, but at 118, this is going to be a close fight. I guarantee you. It's going to be very close. Down B, thank goodness for the DI, getting out alive. TrueDat will need to work a lot to be able to make the stock advantage count. So let's see if he can get it done. Oh, does block the shield. Knows to be careful about it. Forward aerial. Good. 28% pressuring. That's the nice thing about Yoshi's shield. It never degrades in size.
Finds the upper. Still a fairly even game here. Only 44% advantage for TrueDat.
It's pretty noticeable, but Plum can work with it. He definitely, I mean, he's in the lead because he's the better player, obviously. But it's still pretty close as far as percent is concerned. Things can turn
two
around.
backers like going away from each other right there.
I mean, it's mirror match. It's literal mirror match. One's yellow and one's made of yarn. It'd be like that. Pop it out with the X. There's another Fariel trying to happen. Another one. He wants Math Yoshi to approach. Math Yoshi knows better than to just run wildly. He knows to run away from such a powerful, strong man who's clearly defeating him. 128, only 32 on for TrueDat. Oop, the nice dodge on the side smash. Manuwer is coming, and there's the egg. Oh, I don't know about that, TrueDat. I don't know about the down B instead of just, side smash, but all right, you're the better player, obviously, so I'll let you figure it out. 54% on 137 by Math Yoshi. Looking like he's trying to kind of having trouble finding the kill. Math Yoshi very good at keeping himself spaced and safe, which is what he does need to do to survive, like the coward he is.
Ooh, just wait for it. Math Yoshi's like, this is his most comfortable percent.
Ooh, really? Death percent?
Yeah, no, because he's just got to
Because he spends all his time losing. I agree. Anyways, that side smash was absolutely unrivaled. You can't even get shield poked as Yoshi. He just dropped it because he knew he was losing and he didn't want to waste any more time. Let's see about it. Coming on down now.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I mean, I could expect other players to let it go there, but like you as a Yoshi player, I would kind of expect you to know how many times the backers in it get before you have to release.
Maybe he just got feared out. 73% already up. There's the Fariel. It's 92. 110 on TrueDat. Now, here's the thing. Holding on to this, it's not whether or not Plum is going to win. He will win. It's whether or not he's going to win with that second stock in hand, and that's going to be actually, I think, a pretty big decider on how the rest of this crew fight goes. Because if he has to burn that second stock, it's going to be a bit rough for his teammates. Up air will not kill because Math Yoshi is weak-willed and weak of body and spirit. Trying to get the read right now, but Plum is looking like a scope boy. Ooh, careful. The egg is going to keep safe. These two just mirror matching, clocking. The constant pressure is so... he's a bit off stage. He still has his jump, thank goodness. If he didn't, I would have cried. I would have actually... tears out the face. I like how Math Yoshi is approaching very safely, very cautiously. There's the down air. No big kill off here unless TrueDat wants to commit to a forward air, which I don't think he does. I don't think he should. He needs to look for something consistent, and there it goes. Math Yoshi demonstrating quite easily that he is absolute trash compared to Santa Cruz. Now, of course, he did take one stock off, so Plum will have to go in with only 2 against his next fight, which I personally think... Now, Berkeley, if they were optimally intelligent, would surrender, because they know better than to... They should know better, but they don't.
I mean, this is easy for Berkeley. I mean, we already have all the Yoshi practice. And
yeah, because you practice losing.
We got to pick who we fight against. I don't think this should be too difficult for Berkeley to bring this one back. Maybe lose his stock, but it's no big deal. Well, I don't think we'll go down more than that here.
Oh, for going Final Destination, then you guys are probably sending out Solo? That's my guess. I don't really know. No, we're going Normie. Normie, of course, plays Link.
Not surprised about that one. I don't want to give it away, but yeah.
Well, I'll
do
give it
feel like
away.
Normie,
It's because this is
Normie made a lot of sense here, given the amount of times that he's played Matt Yoshi before and how those matches have gone.
Well, true that. Try to almost kind of went in. Careful, Plum. Don't roll them yet. We have to follow the rules like everyone else. Go! Okay, so here's the thing. I definitely think this is a hard negative matchup for Link. I think Link loses here almost every single time because, like, Yoshi has more hits than Link does. Look, blessed percents. True, that's a saint. That would have been the fattest read in the world if that had actually worked. Oh, he's off the stage. He will come back because there is the multi-hits on the spin attack. Has to respect those. Throws the eggs, and aerial. It's working out. A little bit of kick stuff. True, that will have to help that. Yep, there's the fair into not quite the up smash. True Dat is definitely betting on a lot from Normie right now. He's making reads on how Normie will react DI-wise to pressure, and I don't think he's making the correct calls. Why does he keep doing up B on A? People keep air dodging out of that. I think why isn't he just side smashing? Is there a specific reason? Perhaps I shall inquire. I don't know. We'll see. Oop, trying to get the throw here. There's an aerial. 131 up already on Normie. Wanted that fair. He's going deep. He needs to drill for gold. Dig for mine for the gold and stuff. Let's see if we can manage. Oh, nice kick. And there's the down B to get the kill. Now, Normie is down the stock. He is only 2 stocks away from being back where he belongs, which is the bottom. So let's see if he can make this happen quicker for us. And that by that, I mean lose. Oh, look at that. True Dat already building up damage like the saint that he is. Absolute magnet. Oh, big spike. Okay, I kinda understand that. True Dat was going a bit too antsy on that. He was throwing punches at places that weren't things yet. I definitely think it was a bit too antsy from True Dat. I agree. But Normie still has a bit of a road to climb. What he can do on this last stock is actually looking like he's getting ahead pretty well. Of course, he has to find a bit more power than this to get away. His bomb is off the field. I hope True Dat does not forget about it because it's due to blow up soon. There it is. Alright, it is going to get it detonated safely and away. Let's see if Plum can get this last stock off before anything unfortunate happens. There's the spin attack out of shield. You don't see that a whole lot. I kind of like that option right there.
Don't see that a whole lot.
I
see it every day.
Well, there are no Link players in Santa Cruz. Oh, bat, kick him.
That's why Normie is about to find all the answers here.
The only answer is to give up because he can never compare to Plum. If this was like an actual game where Berkeley didn't exist, then we'd still win. That was a very protracted... What? That didn't even make sense. I just apologize. The words I said were not coherent. Speaking of coherent, these guys are trying to approach each other very safely. There's the trade.
There you go. So my prediction holds through. And I do think, like, I mean, yeah, had an extra stock. Find a way in. If this was a 3, like a best of 3, like game 2 is just gone.
Yeah, for sure. Plum would have wiped him easily.
Yeah.
However, starting down a stock against Link is kind of rough for Yoshi. So poor old Plum will just have to take solace in the fact that he will beat Normie in singles. He'll have to wait for singles to show that he's better. So for right now, against Link, and this is, look, normally I'd say player 5, because better sword character, but I don't know if this is the case. We want to save Lumi, because Lumi operates in a very simple manner. It's very simple. She sits down, she has her controller, she says, do you know the matchup? And do you know the matchup?
I mean, do I know the matchup? No. Hell no.
You don't know the matchup. So what she does, if you don't know the matchup, she gets up and just reports 2-0 to the TO because that's just how it is. If you don't know the matchup, you're free. You're absolutely free to Lumi. Period. No questions about it. Now if you say yes, she unwraps the controller, plugs it in, sets the character, and then shows you that you actually don't know the matchup because you're still going to get washed. Point is, though, I think we should save her because she's definitely the anchor killer. Not this team's anchor, the anchor killer. Player 5, I think I heard from the team discussion earlier, will be waiting. Oh, Lumi actually coming out right now. You know what?
And I mean, personally, as a Berkeley player, I don't like this, so I think it's a good call. I mean, maybe you really do want her as an anchor killer, but I do think Normie is definitely one that is bound to struggle against a character like that.
Normie's already lost the game. You see that blue thing right there at the bottom of the screen? That's Kalos. That means Lumi's already won. Sorry, that just is like that. You never let Lumi take you to Kalos, because she just wins if you do. Like, she doesn't even need to participate. Perhaps we could have had a semblance of a match if we weren't on Kalos, but because we're on Kalos, free. See, 54%, 66, side smash, 84, you're free. So free. You're discounted, Normie. Keep that in your mind. Nice cut. Okay, that was actually kind of a sick hydrant combo. I'm not going to lie. It was actually really sick. Good job, Normie. Drawing up. Oh, there's the bell. She's going to go for the bing bong here if she can find Normie doing something silly, so it shouldn't be too difficult. There's the bear. Bing bong. Bell on the hydrant. There's the apple. No aerial follow-up. Can't get high enough. Let's see. Back air wants to find Normie off the stage. Sets it up again. Oh, rolls right into the down smash like a nerd. Ooh, careful. There's out. That's the safety option. That's the durian. Regrabs durian. Regrabs melons. Gotta charge more fruit. Oh, nice using the bomb to defuse hydrant right there. That's a great call. Catches the bomb. Drops it. Lets it go. Wanted some Z-drop silliness. You know, Pac-Man knows how to do it. Oop, careful. There's the hydrant and the down air for the... Not quite yet the kill. Here's Bell. Let's see what Lumi can do right here. Oh, this is free. Yep, down smash. Of course, the weak hits, the lingering hitboxes do not hit anywhere near as hard as the original strong hits. It is the sour. So it's going to be very difficult for her to get a kill like that. 76. Lumi is up. Oh, no. Oh, Normie, get away from that ledge. Get away from the ledge, Normie. Get away. Get away. All right. That's the tilt out of shield. That was a very dangerous situation for Normie right there. Very good props to him for surviving it. It was honestly much scarier than you'd expect. That up smash is brutal for sure. 117 up on Lumi. She's got Gallagher ready. And, oh, the hydrant.
Yeah, and honestly, I think, like, here, like, it does seem like we're going to take the stock. And I think that's, like, enough to keep us alive. Like, we're not like... Sure, like, we're still slightly losing, and yeah, there goes the stock. We're still slightly losing, but I do not think we're feeling too uncomfortable.
I would definitely say...
Take that stock. And, you know, we can always take the second one.
You won't. I will, though, say Normie's doing a great job playing around a lot of the tools that are conventionally associated with Pac-Man, especially Hydrant. Regrabs the Galaga. Ooh, that combo is hard for her to pull off. That hasn't worked consistently. There's the Hydrant. Oop, tried to wrap another one, but it was a bit too early. Just had to jab on out of there. Jabbity, jabbity, jab. There's the bell. Nope, no bing bong here. Do you guys have a Pac-Man? Because it looks like this Normie might know the matchup.
I think Normie kind of hates this character, but to the point where it's like, yeah, like, I hate Pac-Man. I played it a bunch of times, and I had to figure him out, right?
I think everybody hates Pac-Man from what I understand.
Yeah, but like from what I understand, like he's had bad experiences with it to the point where like he understood that he needed to learn how to play against Pac-Man. And he's like, seems like he's learned quite well.
Definitely. Oop, there we go. It's the bomb is gonna block easily. Drops the hydrant. That sword has actually been kind of a weird kind of block for Lumi. It's been negating hydrant in ways she's not ready for. That was the key. Unlocked for free. There goes Normie.
I was very, very close to not killing, and could have been a very different game, but yeah, like Normie barely fails to take that extra stock, which would have been huge, I feel, for Berkeley. But again, like I don't feel we're too far behind here.
Well, I mean, admittedly, you're not. You're only 2 stocks down, so you know you'll stay losing. You'll stay losing. Don't you worry. But you're not that far behind. You'll be this close to victory when we fully beat you. Now, well, that's not completely true because that implies you could ever get close to it. So here's the thing. Here's what I believe. Lumi will keep destroying players on your team until Klaatu goes in. So it's either Klaatu now or Klaatu last. I think if it's not Klaatu now, you guys, I'm predicting you would send in Cashew. That's a very bad idea. Or you could send in Solo, which is better idea, but admittedly not great. Or you could send in Klaatu now, and that personally I think would net you the biggest return. However, then you've burned Klaatu, and he'll get rolled by who's ever next for free. So really, it's a lose, 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 lose win situation here. So we'll see what happens. The map pick I think will tell us a lot. We're going to Smashville, which makes me say we're doing Cashew. Because we'll
if I had to disagree with you, so I actually is Cashew. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm right. Because I'm from Santa Cruz. Because unlike you, unlike you Berkeley nerds, we know how to play Smash Bros.
So Cashew is like the one player I wouldn't have known their stage for, but I do know that both Klaatu and Solo like Smashville quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, especially Klaatu, I feel. So, I was kind of expecting Klaatu, honestly, after seeing the Smashville pick. Yeah, I feel like Cashew wouldn't have decided to go in if he didn't have at least some semblance of what he wants to do.
Nice pick right there. That saved Cashew's life. I would definitely say that I've never ever seen Lumi go to this stage willingly. Probably not the best for Pac-Man given how tight it is. Lumi definitely enjoys that space to work. So it's going to be a bit of a try to figure out how she's going to spread out the distance she needs to set up her goose shit. Let's see what she can get done. There's the Galaga, has to block it, re-grabs it. Ooh, nice clank on whatever that was. It was definitely important that it happened. Nice shield the back air out of it is important too. Moving it out. There goes the pack. There it is, the fruit. I like how Cashew is playing in the air. Running away from Lumi like the coward he is, I think, a very good decision. Although he should be careful. He needs to keep it vertical. If it gets linear, that's the key to victory. Great block and shine from both players. The side smash. Excellent read there, Cashew. Coming up, of course, she recovers for free because you could never defeat her. There's beating out the side smash again. I like the fruit trick. Kind of didn't work. It's a bit inconsistent, but we'll see. Down throw? Of course, it's down throw. Let's see. There's no 2-frame possible that could win here. The hydrant will create a great barrier. Ooh. Side smash a bit questionable.
Into it.
Any jab would have worked. I probably would have liked to see something a bit safer. Lumi having trouble killing here. Hydrant. See, that's the thing. That's why I thought Cashew would be the best pick if you guys weren't sending Clancy. Reflector is pretty good against Pac-Man. Not as good as like Hero Bounce. Bing Bong! Ooh, but too high off the sky. Well, there we go.
Still finds it.
Of course she found it. Let's go, Lumi! She can't hear me. Let's see how it's gonna go. See, that was Cashew did the right thing, which was get away from the ledge and then throw buttons when Lumi tried to after the Galaga came out. That is what she should have done, and she did it. Oh, that's a bad grab. No punish though, because Cashew is on autopilot. Let's see here. There's the side smash. Hydrant isn't gonna get the second hit, but it still gets the one. There's another one though, and the fruit. 150 on Lumi. Cashew's cowardice prevents him from going off stage, which I think is going to give Lumi a lot of free recovery she does not deserve. Nice air dodge to stay alive. Ooh, boop. Now she's framed. No 2-frame allowed. Oh, get off the ledge, my guy. Get off the ledge. All right. This is definitely the hardest part for Lumi. Is the singular hardest recovery situation for Lumi is coming back from the stage when she is already off screen. And that 191. You really need to take that long. Absolutely unbelievable.
I mean, it doesn't matter how long it takes. If you're still at like 40% after it, that's just a solid stock anyway.
Admittedly, 96 minutes is... Why is it 96 minutes? Nice move around. I love Cashew's movement in this matchup. I think it's definitely what has been keeping him alive and keeping him in the positive as far as not being dead goes. And I understand now the Smashville pick. It allows him to take cover on that top platform, which is so vital to surviving a Pac-Man matchup. It's bad for Pac-Man for the same reason Kalos is good for Pac-Man, because that center space becomes protected, which makes things very, very safe for whoever is fighting Pac-Man. Very difficult for Pac-Man to do the thing. It's good that that side smash is so fast and yet does beat the Hydrant. It is a very powerful tool. You goon! Never roll into that trampoline. You don't know the matchup, and you're Bing Bonged, nerd! Unfortunately, Lumi was not quite ready for that. Ooh.
It wasn't even a hit like that.
She's fine. She's fine. She's free. You're free. All right, doing the good aerial stuff.
Here, like, the question has become whether Cashew can find this before losing another stock.
Which she can't. There's the Nair out of shield, which works surprisingly often than you'd expect for just some generic Nair out of shield. That wasn't the strawberry. Oh, that's a nasty grab whip. Oh, there's the... Oh!
There it is.
Oh! We take those nerds! Lumi gets the kill from beyond the grave.
That would be so unimportant in any other match, but here it's actually huge.
That is... See, and you hear Sam, see, you heard the crowd popping up. Lumi and Cashew trade stocks. In the very last stock, Lumi is now out. Clancy was down to his last, not Clancy, Cashew, sorry.
So we're still two stocks behind, unfortunately, just barely. This is the kind of thing I feel like Santa Cruz has to rely on if they want to win.
Let me draw on the mustache. It's time for Sir Ogden Foxworthy, the third Esquire, and Banjo and Kazooie. Now, I know this because I'm perfect, because I'm from Santa Cruz. Now, here's the thing. Well, I don't know the Banjo matchups particularly well because I stopped seeing a whole lot of online Banjos after Banjo was released, like after the week. And then I've never known it offline because our only player is ObFox, and he rolls me without question because I'm not very good at this game. I'm better than any Berkeley player, obviously, but like by Santa Cruz standards, I'm not fantastic. Terry has been out for what, 4 days? Here we go. Oh, Kalos? I don't know how the stage is. So here's the thing. Good old Ogden Foxworthy has a lot of... He does not need to do much. He just needs to take out this stock and go home, like everyone else involved. Dropping the egg. Yep, gets out for free. That's that snake tech. Let's go, ObFox. It's simple. Gets the tilt. Good stuff. Nariel, do the work. Oh, tried to get the doctor. Not quite there yet, though. I like the pseudo sword normal approaching. See, Wolf and Banjo both have pseudo sword normals, which give them a lot of reach that you would not expect, and it definitely looks like ObFox is going to abuse this. Wonder Wing is gonna be punished. Oh, that's a bad bolt. He's fine. He's down onto his third wing, and here's the thing: ObFox I think he's kind of throwing out his wings a bit too early. He now only has the 2. Oh, nice side smash. Oh, that was beautiful. Wants to look for the 2 frame. Now it's only 1 wondering away from a victory, so we'll just wait for him to do that. There's the back throw, probably, or the down throw. Oh, wanted an up smash, but nah, I expect Cash to be able to mash like the sweat he is. Let's see here, forward, not careful, back air, you're fine. Yo, Fox is so perfect. Does get the grab, hold that shield a bit too long, roll away, because you know he's going to time it perfectly. Yep, and the up tilt for free. You're free. Cash is free. Completely free. Like, my goodness, I had a whole...
All right, so now we're two players to 3. Now, you would think this is bad for Berkeley.
It is, because you guys aren't going to lose even
harder.
harder.
We have both our best players right here. Both the PR players right here on the anchor ready to destroy.
And you lost.
They can easily...
Yeah, and they're going to lose to our, like... You got... Okay, what this man is saying... What Santiago's saying is that these 2, Klaatu and Solo, are their 2 best players. 3 is a bigger number than 2, just so you know. I can understand if you're not good with mathematics because you're from.
We can call him Matthew O'Sheen. He's really good with mathematics.
Probably
better than anyone in Santa Cruz.
Obviously not, because Plum was able to subtract all his stocks without breaking a sweat. So I disagree on that. Now the important part, obviously, about this matchup is that both Banjo and probably Solo, in my guess, go into this fight with all their stocks left, which is important. We are gonna see. Oh no, Klaatu coming in. I respect that matchup. Honestly, it was kind of a toss-up. I didn't really know who you were going to send to die first. I think either way, you get rolled, and you just lose to mathematics. It's simple. Here we go. Game 3. Where's my water bottle? I found it. Back to Smash, though. Sure enough,
yeah, as I said, Klaatu a very big fan of Smash Bros. So extremely unsurprising he is here.
Yep.
And starting this first stock convincingly.
Yep, invincibling through, getting the eggs, and there's the up smash. This is wow, okay, 114. Okay, that's a lot of percentages. I won't know that. But this is still pretty easy for Fox. Okay, all I need to do is get past these Pikmin, which is the hard part of any Olimar fight. So we'll see how he goes. A lot of his matchup experience against Olimar came when he was still playing Wolf, so he will probably need to reinvent the wheel here to be able to get it done. But he'll get it done. He always does. He always will. Let's see. Oop, bop. And there's the back air from Purple, which will get the kill. 37 already up on Klaatu. Then you notice that's not 0 because Klaatu, you know, is a punching bag for Fox. Don't worry about it. Up smash. Ooh, that was actually admittedly a pretty good string. Holds that to blow himself out, but I like Klaatu kind of staying alive and safe for it, which is good. Gets the grenade pick.
So Klaatu's taking like 5% this time. So
yep.
Already has offense in 98.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's because you are just...
Already have Offfox dead.
Alright. Yeah, it's fine. It's Offfox. Let's go Ogden Foxworthy. Got the doctor into the egg. Alright.
So you see, that's where it goes with Berkeley and their teamwork. Like, the team did what they had to. They cleared the way for Solo and Klaatu to win if they only do what they already usually do, right?
Oop, there. So what you're telling me is that your top players aren't good enough to win without sacrificing a bunch of underclassmen. Good to hear that they can't actually win their own battles.
I mean, they can definitely take 4 or 5 of your team without much help.
They're struggling with one. Oop, there's the up air, and then nice Daryl actually to get out of it. That's a very aggressive breakout option, which honestly I've come to expect from Klaatu. He seems like a very aggressive player. A lot of Olimars are. There's the burial, and now we need a Wonder Ring for kill, which is probably going to be free because Klaatu is just going to probably throw Pikmin until he wins. Back air.
And he did. I mean, throw Pikmin until he won, and now we're at 6-6. Not breaking a sweat. We still have our best 2 players, as I said, very much alive, and you got to find an answer.
We do. They're called Genoa and Player 5. Have you been paying attention? Oh, did you hear that? I heard the beautiful bardic call of a man by the name of Christopher. And you know who the name he called? Hardwind. For that is the name of Geno.
So we have a Zelda and a Lucina in here.
Now
to find the
I'm gonna drop.
What do you feel? Do you feel Zelda is the answer here?
I'll be honest with you. I'm going to drop the correct in this mood and go back to being Mr. Nice Guy because I'm not going to talk trash about you for a second. The reason why Geno is going up first is because I think the Zelda Olimar matchup is better than the Zelda Lucina matchup. I don't doubt that Player 5 can beat Klaatu, but player 5 is the anchor for a reason. We'd like him to be going in with as many stocks as possible because this man goes deep without question. And now back on to calling you what you really are, trash. Oh God, who picked Talos?
And I mean, honestly, I do respect his option because, I mean, in theory at least, Lucina is a pretty good pick against this. So,
Yeah.
So that would like you would definitely rather force that one than Selden is. That's for sure.
There's a dash attack, fits free. Now, I like, this is the reason why we picked Kalos, obviously, is this big wide space to build Phantoms. Jino knows how to beat. And of course, that Nariel is great for burning off Pikmin. Neutral will be great for burning off Pikmin. It's going to be whether or not Klaatu can close this distance on his own terms, not letting Jino. And of course he can't. Look, it's already 72%. It's free. It's basically free. The reason why Santa Cruz is not PR local is because we're too good. Moving forward, there's the flame. I like that air dash to stay safe. Going a bit lower than Geno predicted, which is definitely what you want to be doing, is that you want to kind of stay low, especially on these like flat walled stages against Zelda, because Zelda cannot follow you down there safely. Dash attack, ooh, great DI. Great, gonna avoid the fire. Gonna go all the way over, and I like the cancel out of there to not end up in Special Fall. I don't think Mars ends up in Special Fall normally off of that upbeat, but the Phantom will get the... No, he survives.
Survives very...
Klaatu with too much gall and audacity, in my personal opinion. Geno went deep for that. Blessed percentage, and he's gonna keep building percent. Here's another Phantom. Teleports in.
You know, every time I see a Pikmin get reflected, I'm kind of afraid that the game's gonna break.
Honestly, yeah, because it just feels scary. All right, 130, 115 now up on Geno. This is a pretty high percent to fight with a blue on the board. I mean, a purple on the board. I admit this.
Yeah, well, Pikmin going through Phantom and getting that hit, and that has to be blue, right?
Yeah, that's gone. Blue and purple. I admit that was pretty much gonna happen. They're even Stevens lemon squeezing. So if we can predict this for the rest of the match, that means Klaatu is gonna get washed. We'll see how it goes. 38 already up. Ooh, nice dare to stop the Phantom build. Geno kind of holding out a bit too long. Uncharacteristic, but it happens. Going high, and I like the neutral B to get down, because, you know, of course Klaatu's going to do that. Purple's doing
and I feel like it didn't take too long for Klaatu to start finding the answers to the Phantom. Just throwing the Pikmin through it instead of into it, and then hitting Zelda out of the Phantom very, very effectively that second stock. Not letting it stop as he did on the first stock, with the early percent deficit. See if the tides change or not on the third one. But if not, I feel like Klaatu's just gonna keep doing what he was doing.
All right. Oof.
It seems like Geno is letting the Phantom go a little earlier right now to avoid getting hit out of it.
Yes, that has definitely been something that is being problematic for him. Now, of course, Geno is not going to go deep for anything, which he generally doesn't like to his Zelda, and I agree with that kind of choice, but I think the fact that he's not is letting Klaatu get away with a lot more than he should. There's the Phantom hit. Man's got DI for days. Klaatu's carried by Kalos, it seems.
Yeah, and honestly, like, you're probably thinking about, Geno making a comeback here. I'm more thinking, like, whether Klaatu can just close this out right now.
He won't.
And take the stock without losing the point of the ball.
Let's see what I've got. Ooh, wow, runs all the way up for the grab. That's actually kind of ballsy. I like it. There's a neutral B to deflect Pikmin. It's good stuff. Built up the Mr. Phantom Man. Mr. Salmon, there's the side smash.
And there it is. Klaatu taking, what, 6 stocks now? And still being fresh with 2.
All right. So fresh. Now, let me introduce you to player 5.
Klaatu might not have an inkling, but he does definitely stay fresh. And here we can see it going with...
That's pretty good.
We can definitely see him going with 2 stocks into the last one, and this is the matchup they did not want to play, so we don't have to expect it going any better than the previous one, right?
No, this is absolutely the fact. You guys do not want to play this matchup, I agree. So here's the thing, you might be asking me, Thomas, can player 5 take 5 stocks? The answer is, of course he can. Look, let me break it down for you unironically. It's whether or not he can beat Klaatu. If he can beat out Klaatu, and he's going to be able to wash Solo without question, because Solo sucks. The problem is, and here's the big issue, is going off stage.
Somebody's sleeping on the kid in here.
I'm not sleeping. I'm fully awake to how garbage Berkeley is. But what I'm trying to get at is that player 5 goes deep with 0 reservation. And if Klaatu learns to abuse that, it's going to be fat dangerous for him. So...
Doing the strat there. Making sure that he gets the 3 starter Pikmins.
As
a gentleman that he is.
Definitely, because, he has no free will or free thinking. All right. I like Klaatu with this spacing right now. It's very important right here. Ooh, get the fire Pikmin off. Get it disregarded. He's just going to kind of set up that kind of safety wall right now against nice up smash to get that out. Or maybe that was an up tilt. I'm not very familiar with Lucina. Nice slice in. Keeping the percentage on his side like the quality player he is. It's easy for him. There's the tilt. Ooh, nice fair.
That's the jump out, and that was a pretty spooky up B, but it worked out for player 5 pretty well.
Yeah, it did. Trying to find the slashing here. Just giving himself safe off the pick, boys. And there's the more. There's the more. The thing is that Klaatu can throw all the Pikmin he wants. If he himself approaches player 5,
and you can tell Klaatu has played this matchup and is playing it way differently than he played the other matchups we've seen. He's
definitely
way more content with just getting those like tiny Pikmin hits.
Yep. Of course, not going to be enough. Klaatu, player 5 not comfortable with going off with that red Pikmin on him right now. He will go deep for this one because he always will. Nah, he's not feeling it. But you can definitely tell it's what he wanted. Here comes the Nair, running for it. Ooh, nice aerial by Klaatu to survive. I thought he was up being. If he had not been, he would have certainly been died. But there's the first stock with no question. Everything working out as predicted. Now, here's the deal. It's not whether or not Klaatu can win. He can't. It's whether or not he'll take this first stock off of player 5. Because if he can force player 5 to fight...
He will.
What?
She will.
No, you won't. The important part is that if Klaatu can... if Klaatu can force player 5 to fight the 2v3 against Solo, it will appear to be better. It's called the mental war. Solo will feel better about the fight. He'll still lose, but it'll be better for his mental state. And here comes player 5. No, wanted to bail out of that. Ooh, a bit too early on that down smash. Oh no!
And there we go. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta admit that was kind of freaking stupid. He rolled all the way into it. Ah, jeez. The reading rainbow. Chill out, LeVar Burton. Okay, fine. Take the stock. You're still at 119.
And you know, I'm still a little confused. Like, this does seem to be going much better than the previous match for Santa Cruz, which kind of makes me wonder why they went for the Zelda here. I guess, like, is it really just about Ness here?
No, I think it was about the Zelda Olimar matchup. I honestly thought this matchup was...
Oh, no.
Oh! Oh! I'm in pain! I'm hurting!
And that's what I said. I'll let my players make this speak for me.
All right, there's that.
Instead of puffing them up. Now, I mean, can't he just close it out? Like, I wouldn't even put it past him here.
Bob, this is death. Oh, no, it's not. The extra weight from the purple Pikmin or something? I don't really know.
I don't think that's a thing.
Honestly, losing it up, though, is not very good. Or at least strong. It's not that much of a kill throw. Kind of letting him go back to stage. Questionable decision, but all right. I guess player 5 is going to be a bit more conservative than he likes to be, which is understandable. He only has one stock left. He needs it. He needs that stock to beat Solo, which he will with one stock for free. Down air, will kill.
All right. So if Solo were to lose this one,
and he will,
which he won't, we definitely just deserve to lose. Like, there's no reason why we should lose here.
Well, mathematically speaking, if he loses here, you deserve to lose because you run out of stocks. You also deserve to lose because you're Berkeley and you're all trash. Now, give me a...
I mean, I will go and personally call Solo trash if we lose this one.
Yeah, you should. I'll do it, too. Let's go Santa Cruz. Anyway. Now that I'm back. Smashville. I'm not very familiar with Ness as a character. Can you mentioned earlier Solo like Smashville. Why?
He just, I think, like, part of it is, so, I mean, it's a shorter stage, and he really just, like, ledge trapping people a lot.
Yeah.
So, definitely having a shorter stage makes it a little easier to do that.
Yeah.
I do think he likes the platform quite a lot as well.
That makes sense.
I mean, Ness has, like, such a good, like, reach in terms of, like, you know, aerially getting to places.
Yeah.
And that means, like, being on the platform is, like, just never a good spot for you to be in. Also, like, you can cover the area pretty well with PK Thunder. Like, they're not gonna let you land all that freely because I mean, it's a shorter like area to land on.
Yeah.
PK Thunder can just keep what you gonna call it when they keep like swirling around and keep track of you. Like, there isn't that much places where you're just gonna comfortably go to.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not like 100%. I mean, I haven't heard. I do know this is his favorite stage, pretty much.
Go. All right, let's see how it goes. Already starting off getting hit because he's a dork. This is going to go so free for player 5. I'm ready for it. Here, beautifully spacing around every single projectile being thrown at him. Player 5 just honestly looking complete in control of the situation. Blocking that, knew the parry was going to happen. It was all part of the plan. Block. Why would you do that? That's not safe. That's not safe in any regard. There's the fair strength.
I mean, what you got to tilt it out of it.
All right, parry. Well, yeah, and he got nothing out of it. You got hit out of it, actually. There's the PK fire.
Still he got his, like, player 5 now has to be afraid the entire match about a random bad, and that's going to get to him.
Actually, he doesn't need to be afraid at all because Ness can't win this fight. Let's go. There it is. And trying to find the aerials right here. I will admit, Solo's very cowardly nature is making him very defensible when directly in Player 5's face, and that's actually going to do a lot of work for him, and I think. Player 5 kind of runs at you very angrily, like a madman. No tech needed.
All right, here we
Nice
go.
flanking.
Starting with the PK fires.
Oop, dealt it. We know the yo-yo. We know better than that. Oop, there's a slash up. Player 5 is... Oh, there's the bear!
And that is it. Not even gonna need any of those stocks. And yeah, our two, I mean, it was really claw too. But again, having our two our two best players in the back, definitely paying off. They held on their fort, did not slip. And I do think like if that was a 2 versus 3 as I expected it to be, with Lucina having 2 stocks, it was still a pretty easy win for Sol. If it was a 3v3, like to be fair, that matchup is not easy. It could have gone either way.